Morning, Effers. Rick Nielsen here. Daniel, doing a great job, buddy. Love the posts. Love what you guys are doing. Somebody asked me the other day how many groups I actually belong to. I only belong to 2 groups on Facebook, and that's Tom's group and Daniel's group. You guys it's just intriguing, and it's not a real pitch fest, so I really enjoy what you guys doing. But Daniel, I'm going to expand on this post that you had the other day about if you had $500 to get your business going, and what would you do? And I threw my comment in there as I'd start a service-related business. And I want to expand on that because I had some time over the weekend I wanted to think about it, and I think it's real important that I kind of cover some of this stuff just because it's a great question and it brings up a lot of different things. And Daniel, I also brought my cigar with me today. But if you had $500, the one thing you have to look at is it's a great question to get people thinking, because $500 to, you give $500 to 100 different people and they're going to do 100 different things with it. But the first thing I would talk to somebody about is, if they only had $500, they came to me with that question. The first thing is, why do you want to become an entrepreneur in the first place? Because it's going to be a tough road, and how your mindset and your thinking are going to get you a lot further than the $500 will, because it's easy to burn through $500 in a short period of time, but you can always earn that back. What's very difficult is to have the mental strength to get through that and not go, screw it, I'm just going to go get a regular job. And so one of the reasons why entrepreneurs, and I've worked with thousands of them over the years, and I'm coming up on over almost 30 years being an entrepreneur, and one of the things that kills them the most is cash flow. They just don't have enough cash flow. They don't sell enough of their product at a high enough price to stay in business long enough. You got to stay in business long enough to build a business. And in the beginning, you're going to do a lot of things that you probably don't think is part of your business plan. Like, one of the things that I tell people is, you come up with a skill. You got to have a skill. And if you guys have listened to Gary Vee before, he always says to get your hustle on, man. Go do things like pick up newspapers or magazines and sell them on eBay or whatever it is. Your key in the first initial amount of that $500, what I would spend it on, is I would spend it on learning a skill. And that's it. Because you can't, I've seen people post stuff about affiliate marketing and Bitcoin, different things, and those things all have validity. But if you're a brand new person starting out and all you got is 500 bones to deal with, you know as well as I do, affiliate marketing takes a long time to get that machine moving. And $500, you're not going to be able to do crap with $500. You'll just end up with $500, some posts out there, maybe run some ads, and you're done. And now you have nothing. What I would spend that on is picking a niche. What I would take is a few days to sit down and write down all the different business opportunities that you find online, different ones like Kindle publishing, or selling things on eBay, or social media, or web design, or creating some type of a service that you want to do. And then look at which one piques your interest and one you think you can learn the quickest, and that you can provide great service for. And I would take that $500 and I would use that to find the best people online or the best courses online and learn that skill. Because entrepreneurship is based on how well you can provide a particular skill to your marketplace. And you say, well, I don't know anybody. Yes, you do. Write down, I bet you right now you can write down 50 people that you can go talk to once you've built this skill. And you go talk to them. I mean, when I did my web design business, I had no money. Zero. I had nothing. So what I thought I'd do, at least I had like $150, so I bought this hosting plan from Interland. I bought 5 blocks of hosting for $150. So what I thought I'd do is, nobody knew who I was, nobody knew if my work was any good. So what I did was, the first 5 customers that I brought on my business, I would do the website for free. Well, you only had to pay for your domain name, and you had to pay for your hosting 1 year in advance. And so we marked up the hosting, we marked up the domain name, and sold 5 websites within, it was like 6 days. And then from there, it just rolled on, and it turned into a multi-million-dollar business that way. And you may be looking for passive income, and that's great, and you want to get to that point. But in order to get to passive income, you're going to have to do some type of service-related business. Like, let's say you're good at graphic design, or let's say you're pretty good at social media. Find people you can learn from and learn that skill and go market that skill, because service-related business, even though that's not a multiplicatable business, it's not duplicatable, it's very difficult to sustain that, but it's going to put cash flow in your pocket. And if you're going to turn your business from service related to earned income over to passive, you've got to have cash flow. You got to have a wad of cash, because if you're going to learn how to put ads up on Facebook, you're going to learn how to do all this stuff, you need cash to burn through. You're going to have to burn through $3,000 to $5,000 worth of Facebook ad money before you really get figured out what you want to do. Now, one of the experiments, I'll give you a little, let me take a little. One of the things I did, and I do a lot of experimenting. I've got money to be able to play with, so I play with a lot of different things because I want to help people. I want people to be able to move into entrepreneurship and make freaking money and not go bust like most of them do. I see so many of these entrepreneurs, they struggle because they're trying to do shit easy, and there is no easy way. You got to grind it out in the beginning. So what I did was I went to AliExpress and found a couple of products I thought, these might sell on Facebook Marketplace. I have sold over like 300 items on Facebook Marketplace just to get the crap out of our garage. And I've learned a lot about how to do that. Well, one of the things I did was I got creative when I wrote my ads. I didn't just say, hey, I got a shoe for sale. I wrote creative ads that piqued people's interest. Well, I found these digital smartwatches on AliExpress for $10.96, and you could buy one at a time if you wanted, and it included free shipping. So it could come all the way from China for $10. I got myself a smartwatch. It works with Android. So I posted that on Facebook Marketplace just to gauge if people would be interested. So what I did is I put it out there, said, hey, I got one for Christmas, or I got one for my birthday. I already had one. I'm just trying to get rid of it. I put like $55. So it's going to be almost 5 times my money. So I put it out there. In less than 2 days, I had 6 people that said, yeah, I'd like to take that. Do you still have it available? So I wrote them back, said, no, I sold it. So I took it off. So what I did was I went on AliExpress. I ordered 10 of them, actually. Had them shipped here, put them back on Facebook Marketplace, sold all 10 of them for $55 each. And 5 times my money. And that was quick. It was easy. And so I'll do that every once in a while just because I get bored and I want to try some different things. It's a good way to test the market. That's one way that you can do things to put cash in your pocket. You either have to trade a product or a service for cash. If you do web design, or you do graphic design, or you do social media, and you get somebody to sign a contract that says, yeah, you can do my social media, they're going to turn over a check to you immediately. Whereas affiliate marketing and Bitcoins and all these other different things, that's a long pipeline before you end up with cash in your pocket in most cases. Not all of them, but in most cases. You'll die a starving entrepreneurial death if you don't find some way to put cash in your pocket. So what you do is you build some type of a service business, and you're going to learn so much there. You're going to learn how to deal with people. You're going to learn how business works. You're going to learn how to stretch your money. You're going to understand what delivering a product is and good customer relations and how to get back with people. And you're going to build a reputation with those people. And when you build reputation with those people, you get testimonials from those people. And then you place those on your website, because it isn't just the services product or portion of your business or product that you're selling. When you want to expand to do other passive income things, those people can look back at your website and see that, well, they delivered great here. Obviously, they do well at what they do. Let's buy this other thing from them. And I mean, $500, if you go out and you can go out and tweet and Instagram and you can put out Facebook posts and stuff, and that's all great, but that's not really going to turn you into cash right now. That $500, you'll burn through pretty quick. So take that $500 and learn some type of skill other than flipping hamburgers, because flipping hamburgers is only worth a few bucks an hour. You need to learn a skill. Kindle, say you want to make money doing Kindle books. Find the best person that does training for Kindle books and buy their program and learn how to do it, and cut your learning curve from this to this and get on with the business of making some damn money. Because it doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, you want a pile of money so you can go do the things you want to do. Does it really matter where it came from? As long as it was legal. And you did it this particular way. I got like 7 different ways I've got income coming into my business. I don't like to do some of the things that I have, but man, they generate a ton of money, so I'm not gonna, argue about that. Find different ways, and you can't find something that you love. It's hard to find something that you love. I saw somebody make a comment. As great and novel as a thing that is, I would rather just sit around and do nothing all day and just screw around all day long, but I've yet to find a way to make that into money, so I enjoy having all the nice things I have in my life. So I got to do things I don't really want to do. Entrepreneurship boils down to making money and not business owner. I'm not talking about being a business owner. A business owner is somebody that locks into something that they do and they do that and they do that same thing. It's basically a job without a boss, and you're the boss, so you're doing that same thing every single day. Entrepreneur is going to take this business and he's going to load up with a bunch of cash, and then he's going to take, he or she is going to take this money, and then they're going to try this over here, and then take some of this seed money, they're going to go over here, and they're going to take some of this seed money and try this over here, and try this over here, until they find some combination thereof that they enjoy doing that makes them money, and then they can wind down their service-related business. But service-related business, guys, you can turn into cash tomorrow if you got the skills that pay the bills, man. Like Shoe Money says, skills pay the bills. Learn a great skill. You don't have to be perfect at it, because most of these service-related companies are chuckleheads and they just are shit at what they do. Just stay in contact with the customer, deliver is the best work you can, turn that into cash, expand your passive income business. I hope that makes sense. I hope it didn't ramble on, because I can talk about that for another 2 hours, but I hope that helps. Guys, just take everything you see online at face value, but as an entrepreneur, if you only got $500 and you're brand new, and this is one other thing somebody told me, if you've got debt and you've got all these financial problems, it is not a debt problem that you're having. It's a cash flow problem. You're not making enough money. There's no problem that most people have that 50K in the next 60 days won't solve. It's usually a cash flow income problem. Get that fixed and every other problem that you have will go away. So this is Rick, my great cigar this morning. Daniel, you guys are doing great over there. Tom, shout out to you, buddy. I'll come over and post something over in your group too as well. But you guys have a great day. I hope that helps. And let me know if there's anything else you need. Take care, guys. Out I go.